chikutwalidde kika beri mbwa gwenga siri onotandikirawo kwana ebula kisajja gwe wansala oli mulalo olinejja nimulalo obadde ono katokwana kana abaana bwe bati basaana kukwata kati omwana okusobola okuba nti ayagala n'okunkuba ate Fred tagaana okutambula nga njogera ate nadwano wano wenewensula.
We take news very seriously. With hundreds of camera crews and journalists across the region.
A group of drivers are still flocking this
very many.
On the streets.
Tried to snatch his number plate that had been removed.
Beyond the horizon.
National water and sewage pipes and the entire system collapsing.
News is action at WBS TV.
This eviction has been very peaceful.
More resources to cover breaking news first.
Since this is where the crime was committed.
If it is happening now, then it is on WBS TV News.
You are watching WBS TV.
Good afternoon to an edition this 23rd day of March the year 2015. I'm Mildred Tohaisi. A group of unemployed youth from the ruling NRM have stormed the American embassy seeking refuge. The youth had planned to hold a marathon race to depict their grievances in regard to the way government has handled the matters to do with unemployment in the country. However, police has so far arrested 6 of them.
Good morning, each and everyone. You're most welcome. We are testing the new generator state of the art to see whether it is. You're aware that in the last couple of weeks also, they expressed their intentions on various social media platforms on how they were arranging marathons and so on, and engaging several civil society organizations and embassies on their plight as poor youth that are unemployed. And we had cautioned them on a number of occasions and telling them that we do have the duty to regulate all types of demonstrations and assemblies, public gatherings, which is a duty under the Public Order Management Act. So today in the morning, our policemen at Kabalagala engaged them at American Embassy and tried to stop them, which they refused. So we had to move in and arrest 6 of them. Among the 6 whom we arrested, we have Kagwa Vincent, we have Abdallah Walusimbi, we have Mutumba George, Usambwa Rose, Kato Dennis John, and Kaluvi Daniel.
Over 600 people in Mukono district are likely to suffer from diseases related to poor hygiene due to lack of toilets as they ease themselves in the surrounding bushes. This is at Kimi Banga, found in Kome's County, Mukono district, where for anyone to ease him or herself in toilet is supposed to trek about half a kilometer.
This is Kim Learning Site found in Kome Island, Mukono district, which has a population of about 1,000 people who use one toilet. According to residents who live at Kimi, Banga explains that for them, they have resorted into easing themselves in nearby bushes since the only toilet they can use is about half a kilometer, which someone has to trek for.
We have got one public toilet, latrine, built by the sub-county.
According to Ronald Kadu, the district constructed for them a toilet, but since its completion a year ago, it's only padlocks that they see on it.
The soil texture has made some people unable to put up latrines. The sand, a bit of sand, if you dip, the deeper you go, the more chances of collapsing inside. Landslide, as it becomes as a landslide.
This has forced the village chairperson, Rebecca Kisakia, to call a village meeting to fundraise for the construction of a new toilet.
Nayenga tetulina busobozi kubanga twagala bwe government esobola tuyambayo ne tuzimbirayo.
Sanitation remains one of the key health issues in Uganda. Many people lack access to adequate sanitation facilities, propagating diseases and high rate of child death. Apparently, the national average to toilet coverage is at around 68%. Almost 7 homes out of every 10 have no toilets.
As internet users in Uganda continue to grapple with accessibility hindrances, privacy and digital regulator and rights activists are undertaking an e-campaign for civil society organizations operating in this countryside. The e-campaign seeks to ensure that rural-based civil society organizations appreciate and embrace the benefits of new media frontiers ahead of the government's planned Vision 2040.
Last year, Uganda marked 20 years since the internet was introduced in the country. But despite the 20 years of experience, the internet is not being accessed by a majority of Ugandans, especially the rural communities. By 2013, only 6.4 million Ugandans had been connected to the internet throughout the country. However, these internet users are often challenged by accessibility hindrances ranging from poor infrastructure, high cost of internet, and knowledge gaps, among others. To encounter some of these hindrances, online activists are rolling out an e-campaign to rural-based civil society organizations.
The presence or the availability of the internet, our work has to be shifted to the online. That gives us an opportunity, one, to expand our space such that we use the existing frontiers. If you talk about campaigning, the physical campaigning, one has to think about now, how do I do the e-campaign?
According to Sebaga, many civil society organizations, both in urban and rural areas, do not provide resources to the ICT departments.
The budget to have antiviruses, two, the budget really for the website hosting, three, the budget to hire someone who will be there to do this kind of work. So that's why we gave them that grace period. That's why we are also trying to encourage them, please, this is going to help you, to market you, increase your visibility online. You will have partners, but partners will never understand what you're doing if you are offline.
To interest activists mainstream ICT into their budgets, Unwanted Witness Uganda has developed websites for over 40 civil society organizations free of charge with free web hosting for a full year.
Usually it's not easy to reach out as a woman, and especially for the child mothers that we help, because communication is very difficult. But this should be able to help us, and to also reach out to our sponsors.
According to the situation in Kalangala, many youth, aged people, they use online. They are ever online. However, the line can't be reliable, but they are still on. We are going to use this website to boost what we are supposed to do.
Government has recently released the Vision 2014 emphasizes ICT for development. However, this vision can only be achieved if bottlenecks to internet accessibility are holistically addressed by all stakeholders. Stephen Mwiri, WBS News.
We'll take a short break. The afternoon edition returns in a while with international news.